Alright, let's begin drawing on. We're gonna be playing some more Destiny Rising. I know it's been a while since I uploaded, but it's just, I lost interest for a while. I beat the game, I did a few things off camera. And frankly, it's just, yeah, it's better in some places than Destiny 2, but it just doesn't have the same ring as Destiny 2. There's some things in it that are just not fun. I'm hoping it comes to...
If we're going to survive, we need to be more than light bearers and warlords.
Yeah.
We need to stand for something.
It needs a lot more than what it has now. And the good thing is they are adding things and they are building on it. I'm just waiting. Like this new content they added, I'm checking out now and I'm going to do a walkthrough of. So, enjoy. And I saw the... What do you call it?
Look there. Is that Fenala chatting with Shira? I'm surprised she's not out on field duty.
That doesn't sound good, Shira. I can help, but my squad is about to deploy on a vital mission.
Don't worry. Abaka over at the mine said they didn't make off with too much radiantite.
So yeah. There's this new content and there's something that's coming next year. I think it might be...
Come on, let's paint the town red.
I think it might be Sabbathun related, or maybe even the Witness, who knows. Let's see where this goes.
Hey there, Fenala. Something happened? It's not every day I see you hanging around town.
I was actually getting ready to bring a new recon squad out on a mission. Our scouts sent word that the Cabal appear to be testing new armor-forging materials. But as you may have just overheard, our Radiantite stores are also in slight danger.
Someone stealing it? Won't that mess with the barrier?
Not that serious. We're only missing a fraction of the overall shipment, but I'm worried about what they may be plotting.
Guess you're bound to run into some sticky fingers sooner or later.
They may be hoping to sell it on the black market. We've recently had to crack down on a few smugglers. Only by finding out the culprit could we figure out their motive. Shira is going to look into it first, and I'll join the investigation once I return from the recon mission.
Let me help investigate so you can focus on your mission. The Cabal are the real threat after all.
But this is an Iron Wolf's duty.
Come on, I'm basically professional backup. Besides, Zev and I would be less familiar faces, so the thief likely wouldn't even notice us.
All right. Shira will fill you in on the investigation plans. Thank you.
Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of it. So what's the plan? Where should we start?
There's an entrance to the mines here in town not far from here. One of the senior miners, Abaka, might have some information. You can also have a look around the area, see if there's anything else noteworthy. Meanwhile, I'll sort through our records and see who's had access to the ore recently.
Wait, I've still got a few more questions.
It goes onto the elevator. Then, seeing as it's fuel for the barrier, it's taken closer to the Sentinel's arm. Theoretically, 8 hours yield can power the barrier for a whole day, but if we're hit with an unceasing bombardment, then it starts consuming extra radiantite.
Has Viridia's barrier generator been running this whole time?
Of course. With the enemy right at our doorstep, we need to keep constant vigilance, Wolf. The workers responsible for processing it complained that the new miners weren't seasoned enough, said the radiantite they brought had a bunch of uneven chunks missing. But when we looked into it, the miners were cleared of suspicion and we could rule out damage from transport. So that left only one possibility. Someone shipped away chunks of it.
But why?
That's what we're worried about and why we need to investigate. Excellent. Then I'll get to work looking through the files.
What's your plan, Detective Wolf?
How about we check out those crates?
You can see they still haven't fixed the facial animations. They really do need to get around to that. But, well, game's still cool.
No radiant site in these containers. Just mining drills.
Makes me wonder what else they could find out here. Well, the Cabal did find a giant robot head.
There are also cut crystal clusters here. No visible signs of damage. Since radiant exhibits hardness comparable to that of ceramics, well, there's nothing noteworthy here. Let's go question the miners over there.
Hey there. Shira sent me to look into leads on the stolen Radiant site. Like, has there been anyone suspicious around lately?
No, we already told her all the Radiant site was in mint condition when it left the mines. Plus, only miners are allowed into the caves, and we keep records of everyone's daily shifts.
So, probably not a miner, huh?
If we wanted fresh Radiant site, we could just mine it ourselves. Why go through the trouble of damaging perfectly good ore and leaving such obvious marks? Besides, smuggling Radiant site's strictly forbidden, and none of us would want to risk losing our jobs. And between you and me, I bet the last thing any of us wants to see when we clock out are more of these rocks.
If we rule out the miners, that leaves transport to charging prep as our time range.
Maybe you could talk to Wissam over at the elevator. The militia's in charge of both those stages.
Hello, Wissam, right? We're helping Shira look into the missing Radiant site and hopefully find some new clues.
Just how many people know about this case?
Just me, Zev, Shira, Abaka, and Finala. Oh, and maybe Finala's ghost. That's all I know. Something wrong? You look nervous.
There may be Cabal spies in town. Why? Just now? When you guys were prepping for field work? I heard them say the Cabal are wearing some sturdier-looking new armor. There's a good chance it's made from some sort of Radiant site alloy. I mean, the timing is a bit suspicious, don't you think?
Cabal spies? I wouldn't worry about that. We still don't have any concrete information about their new gear, and the little bit of Radiant site that was stolen couldn't possibly outfit a whole Cabal company.
That's a good point. But if it wasn't Cabal then, I still think someone took it from here. Because there was one other suspicious thing that happened. Lately, I've been seeing this guy sneaking around the marketplace. He doesn't buy anything though. He browses for a bit, then leaves town. Do you think he might be taking the Radiant site with him?
It's definitely worth looking into. Did you see his face?
Not very clearly. But he usually shows up at the market later in the afternoon.
Well, that narrows down our search again. I'll head back and tell Shira what we learned.
Sure. And, be sure to remind her to keep the investigation low-key.
Hey, Shira. Did you find anything? I talked with both Abaka and Wissam. I think we've got a lead. Wissam suspects someone's taking the Radiant site out of town. He said he's seen someone who often leaves in the afternoon.
I checked the transport roster and a few names appeared frequently. Maybe we can secretly look into them, especially that guy Wissam saw. If we can catch who's moving the ore, then we'll know where we can retrieve it.
I'll keep an eye out.
If we're going to scope out the marketplace, we should probably find a good vantage point. Follow me. I know just the place. Here we are. We can see the whole town now. Check out that guy over there. Is it me, or does he seem particularly shifty? We need to keep up with him, but be careful. We can't let him spot us.
I've got a new Radiant sight here.
He stopped, and it looks like he's talking to a ghost. Come on, let's go confront our thief.
Someone...
You were tailed? Careless, careless.
Who are you?
Did you get all that recorded, Zev?
Yep. This evidence is irrefutable. We've got our suspect, all right.
No, you got it all wrong. I was forced into it. They're the ones who stole from me.
Boy, we didn't steal anything. You bet big and lost. If you're gonna blame anyone, blame yourself.
So we've got a suspect who says he was forced, and a ghost accused of robbery. We got plenty of time to investigate. But first, you got a light bearer, Ghost?
The captain's busy. I'm just helping her collect her winnings. She's owed that Radiant sign.
What for?
You'll have to ask her yourself. My job's collecting our rightfully owed payment. And let me emphasize again, he got into this entirely of his own free will. We aren't even charging interest.
How can Radiant sight stolen from Viridia be yours? We're here to bring it back.
Listen, this whole thing's actually quite simple. This sucker made a bet with the captain, and unfortunately, he lost. Big time. Based on our agreement, I needed to fork over an heirloom watch of his. Authentic golden age jewelry it is. All worth a small fortune. But we are in Heartless, of course. He offered to pay the equivalent amount in Radiant sign. How about this? Seeing as you're here on behalf of Viridia, maybe you can help this gentleman pay the balance with something else.
Good, considering you have to steal the payment. How did you lose this badly?
I won't gamble anymore. Never again, I swear it. The watch is really important to me. And Viridia's the only place where I could safely get Radiant sight. I had no other choice.
All this for a watch? Look, I'm willing to help you out here, but there's gotta be something else you're interested in other than stealing from Viridia's Radiant sight stockpile.
Now we're talking. Those Cabal brutes have some fancy new armor made with a Radiant sight alloy. Get us a few suits of the stuff, and perhaps it can replace the ore.
It's a deal. If I were you, I'd go turn myself into Shira. Unless you feel like getting arrested by Fenala instead.
Sure. I'll tell her everything.
Good. Now here's how this is gonna work. You're going to talk to Shira. I'm gonna get that Radiant sight armor, and you're going to take me to your light bearer. Then this whole theft debt thing is over. Understand?
I know where we can find some Cabal. Follow me, mateys.
Mateys? We literally just met.
See those big guys wearing the new suits of armor? They're even more of a nuisance than usual. It's like they don't even feel pain.
Don't worry. They'll definitely feel a few grenade launcher shots to the face.
I think you get along with the captain. She's all about explosives. Makes me worry the impact of you two meeting will send me flying.
our first haul.
Good, good.
Come with me. We'll find the next squad. Just like last time, you're in charge of the exchange, and I am finding its cover. I have enough energy.
Interesting. This one has some intel the captain can put to good use.
That should be plenty. You weren't too shabby out there, Lightbearer. As promised, I'll take you to meet the captain. Stick close. The name's Wolf, and you've already met Zev. You still don't know what to call you, though. Parrot. A parrot's just a name. Don't mean I'm some sort of rainbow-colored feathered chatterbox. Of course. Being called Wolf doesn't mean I'm a fluffy canine.
Who are the new crewmates, Parrot?
I believe now's the time for formal introductions. Welcome aboard, mateys. This is our Captain Morrow, and I'm her first mate. Our two guests here are Wolf and Zev. Now then, you guys ready? Ready for what? We're just here for the watch. Oh, right. Captain, I brought some loot to trade for that watch. It's not Radiant Sight, but it's the Cabal's new armor. That stuff you've been curious about.
Aye. It could serve as a replacement for the Radiant Sight that guy owed me. All right. You can take the watch.
What about the rest of the Radiant Sight? That stuff was stolen from Viridia.
Where they all came from is our mutual friend's concern, not mine. All I know is this armor's only enough to trade for the watch. If you want to trade for something else, it'll cost you.
Then could you at least tell me how much more armor you need? I'll go get it now.
There's no need to go to all that trouble, matey. Aye, I've got a better idea. Good duelists are hard to find in this wasteland, and I've been itching for a proper game. How about we play a game of Shadow Shaper duels? That stolen Radiant Sight of yours can be the prize.
And if I lose?
You'll return the watch to me, and the Radiant Sight, naturally, is mine. What? Afraid your skills aren't up to snuff?
I think we should approach this with caution, Wolf.
Let's bring a little pet onto the field.
Next, some crew members to hold the line. Remember what's up for grabs. Are you really giving this your all?
Wait. Something's not right about your energy count.
Oh, I never said we were playing by the rules now, did I?
Play tag.
You almost had me there, Wolf. But if there's one thing I'm good at, it's turning the tide.
Anyone can see you cheated.
We never agreed to a fair duel, though. You agreed to the bet, and you lost. Parrot's got it all recorded.
You're not talking sense. And if you're planning to rob me in broad daylight...
Relax, kiddo. Threatening me won't get you anywhere. The radiant sight's long gone. Already used up to forge some metal plating. I just wanted to see what kind of metal you were made of. Still, if you're looking for radiant sight to help Viridia's losses, I may have a proposition for you. The Cabal moved tons of radiant sight through this area, and I bet Viridia's scouts know all about their comings and goings. But what they don't have is firepower to take them down. You get the intel on the Cabal's shipments. I'll split the radiant sight they're carrying with you.
Is this another word game of yours? Splitting it literally would mean half the radiant sight they're transporting belongs to Viridia.
I'm literally splitting it with you. And all you need to do is get me the information. A win-win, I'd say. Once you've made your decision, just let me know.
I bet you are ready for some new stuff.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Finala's scouts have been scanning the Sand Eaters' communications. It seems their commanders have been struggling to deal with fallen raids. Our intel indicates that the House of Devil's skiffs will often take the harvesters by surprise, waiting at their loading zones and striking when they come to transport the warheads. Judging by their communications, this is the Splicers' work.
The Splicers? Those tech-obsessed radicals who wreaked havoc in Jiangxi Metro? I thought Radagast had sent Wolf to deal with them.
Roaches don't die easily. It appears they were able to hack into the Sand Eaters' network and steal the underground arsenal's coordinates. To keep the Sand Eaters from disrupting their efforts at the other arsenals, they're rallying their troops at Firebase Minnows, where the Sand Eaters have stored many of the warheads they've found so far. We suspect that once they secure these weapons, they'll use them against Haven and the city, finishing what they started at Jiangxi Metro.
The Fallen covet all that the Traveler has gifted humanity. They won't let a chance at vengeance slip away.
Send me the coordinates, and I'll take them out.
Do not let the House of Devils take even a single warhead. Given their current aerial advantages, if such a weapon were to fall into their hands, the results would be catastrophic.
The Devils are already assaulting the Firebase. We need to act quickly.
Don't worry. I can handle them.
A lone knight riding against an army of thousands. Reminds you of glory days, huh?
Truth be told, I'd rather cross swords with warlords. Are the Fallen trying to hijack the Cabal's harvester?
I had to guess. They're trying to steal something better suited for moving more of these warheads. Filter, I'm detecting multiple heat sources nearby. Engines. A whole bunch of ships are getting ready for takeoff. We need to keep them grounded.
Damn it! But too late.
Yeah. Way too late. The explosions were pretty, though. Sorry you missed the fun.
Mia, you followed me here?
Oh, not just me. Mr. Bootlicker's here, too. I wasn't about to let you take all the credit.
Listen, stay here and await further...
Don't worry, we know the drill. Hack in, get the key, upload the code. No more warheads.
Wait, how'd you get that? Did you hack into my personal database?
Let's split up, Lady Yolder. We can treat this as an extra test for the selection trial.
Gilder, your apprentices are way too reckless.
I need to concentrate on the mission. I'll have a word with them later.
The warheads. to their system. Remember, grab that authorization key. Done. Warhead disabled. You know, your apprentices have been quiet for some time, Yolder.
Rhea, do you read me?
I'm a little busy here!
Those shots are coming from above. Looks like they already took care of the warheads here.
Look at this mess. They're flaunting their speed.
Or maybe you're too slow, Lady Yolder. We've already shut down their ships. They ain't going anywhere.
Another thing is I really like it if I have people
Rhea,
who just come with me
Lesnar, where are you?
Hey, check it out.
on missions.
We found an intact harvester. Think Lord Saladin would appreciate it as a gift? I bet he'll paint it blue.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, Lady Yolder. We'll see you back in Meridia.
I don't like the sound of this.
We need to return to Viridia now.
There's some new shows coming to town. You want to take a look?
Rhea, Lesnar, what on earth were you thinking? Piloting an alien warship? Did you even inspect it?
Don't worry, milady. We took out all the hostiles on the landing platform.
And what about the cargo hold?
We wanted to leave the most important job for you. That's why we were waiting for you to come back.
Where do I even begin?
The House of Devils brings spider droids in the hold? We need to dismantle them, and fast.
Don't freak out. Keep it cool. Wouldn't want to cause a panic. You two behave yourselves. I'll deal with these.
Next one, hurry.
What's Lady Older doing running around like that?
Nothing. She's just having a look around.
We made it. All the spider droids are dismantled. The Fallen installed nanobots on these droids, but it looks like they didn't get the chance to activate them.
That's their preparation for the attack on Haven. I need to debrief Lord Saladin. Rhea, Lesnar, report to me later. We need to have a chat about all this.
Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please smash the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Ciao, baby.